Hey guys, it's Brent back with another mode to talk about today. We have, in solo, we have Operation X and Hero Theater. I'm going to talk about both of those this video because Hero Theater is pretty quick. So the way that works is you click on Hero Theater, you have these different chapters. It's been a while since they've added ones, so there are still only 4. They unlock at various stages throughout peacekeeping mode, I believe, and you just watch the story. Some of them you actually play, so
After the incident with the sludge villain,
you
things
have
changed.
a story
Suddenly,
aspect, right? And
Omri
this is
appeared before me.
straight from the anime. But if you skip past all that, you can watch it, enjoy it, but for demonstration purposes, you get to a point where you actually have to control the character and do these little inputs, right? So, go. Right now we're training, right? Go grab the tire, do the input, walk back. So, it's little, pretty simple, but you're kind of just playing through the story. And you get different ranks based on how many points you get, and then stars for that. You get rewards for how many stars you get. So that's pretty much it for Hero Theater. So now we'll talk about Operation X. This mode has 8 chapters, more difficult as they go up, but the rewards here are really good. For example, this Hot Pot set, but you also get some summon tickets for R&D, some EXP chips, so these are all going to be really important to the game. Also, this is a fun mode. I hope they add more eventually. Okay, so it just stuck me back in where I was at, which isn't great for demonstration. There are these shops littered throughout, special shops. You can buy things with hero coins. They're cheaper than if you bought them in the store, but they are still hero coins, so that's up to you. So the way that this works is you can look at the information button to see the buffs you've gathered, the supplies you have. You deploy a hero. They can only do 3 battles throughout the entire Operation X. So you have to make sure to budget your heroes if you don't have many strong ones, so that they can take out the villains. Alright. And then you pick a buff when you win, and that helps you for, the rest of the battles. Now let's see if there's a way that there should be a way I can reset this. There we go. So I have reset my progress for this stage so that I can show you how it works. So here we've got 3 boss villains, and they give you a risk factor. Not exactly sure what that means, but there's a recommended BP for fighting that boss. Now, my screen isn't gonna show the treasures because I've already collected them all, but they'll be on the map and you can just walk to them wherever they are and pick them up. So here, as I mentioned, if I take my Deku into this fight, and beat him up pretty easily because he's one of my strongest guys, right? Then that's great, but that was a pretty easy common villain, and I just used a stamina. So now if all I use is Deku, he's not going to be able to fight Tesla. So keep exploring. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to someone else.
So excited to see who we're gonna meet.
Now, the only villains that you have to defeat, I believe, are the red ones. But I think you should face all of them because it gives you more buffs. You might also get some treasures. And yeah, that makes you stronger against the boss when you do get to him. Also, make sure you take the time to explore the map and find all of the treasures. They give you that list that I can show one more time about like which treasures are in the map. So you'll know if you're missing any and you can see where to get them, and you can always come back after you beat the boss so that you can hit that 100%. And, you know, as I showed earlier, but I'll show again. Oh, sorry, it's in here. These are some good rewards, so make sure you find the treasures, get that operation progress to 100% because it is definitely worth it. As with everything, you know, the higher your BP, well, I guess not everything. It's not true of Arena, but the higher your BP, the better off you'll be. But I do recommend taking this mode on as early as possible because the rewards are worth it. And, you know, they give you, this first one gives you more stamina. So that's going to be a big, you know, a big boon because it'll help you level up. And it'll help you level up and then access more things, and, you know, that's always important. Now, Hato is out of energy, so if I try to deploy her, it will tell me as much, and I'll have to switch to someone else. And now I've made it to those shops that I mentioned. Oops. So now, I'm coming in to fight Giant Villain. Definitely forgot and thought that was Tesla, but... Alright. See. And, of course, he lets me know that that's the boss. So, yeah, in this first one, you know, the officer kind of explains it to you, but you have a villain, or a fight, with each of these power plants, right? You're gonna come destroy them, weakens Tesla. Power plants, generators, probably a better word. So, each one weakens him, and then you can go fight him. I'm gonna see, just for fun, if I can fight him without destroying those. Right, so you definitely can, but, you know, fighting them gives you more buffs and it weakens him, so it makes it easier to take him on. And that's how that mode works. You have 8 different levels of it through various maps, and it shows you the times that you fought, the buffs you obtained, and your rewards. So you can go back to searching if you missed some treasures, or you can just exit and take on the next one. So I will mention, if you do go through and you get these, the gacha, the hot pot, make sure you go into dorm and place them. You can do that by going to edit, and this is your inventory. That's how that mode works. That's pretty much it for these guys, this Hero Theater and Operation X. And I think that basically covers the solo gameplay modes. So if you have any more questions about solo modes, which are important or anything like that, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll be covering more of these other tabs and moving into more of the game. So thanks for watching, guys, and I look forward to next time.